Right, hi lads and lasses, welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Hi Ryan, Ryan Parr's out there, Steve Lamore's out there. Let's just have a check on here, see if we've got some volume. No sound, bloody typical innit. Oh no, there it is, we're right. I was just going to say we've got no sound, but we have, haven't we? Right, Ryan Parr's in, hiya mate, Steve Lamore's in. Hi Steve, hope you're well. Richard Evans, hi Richie mate, hope you're well. Dave Bowie's in, and Kieran, hiya Kieran, hope you're well mate. Hope everybody's tickety boo. Jack, hey up mate, alright Jack, how are you mate? Tell you what we'll do, seeing as Jack's in, we'll get his darts out. I've just been chucking with some of these other ones here. Let's have a bit of a chuck with I think this setup has turned out quite well, because this is like this is Jack's darts, the Gen 2s, not Gen 2s. No, I'm gonna slap bum for that. Anyway, we've got the thing, the darts referee's darts there, and what I've done is I've put a plain set of red stems on them, which is very similar to what he has, and then I've stuck my old Dynamite Dave flights on the top there. So let's have a bit of a chuck with these, see how we go with these. They're a bit heavier than the ones that I was just chucking, but I'm at the pub. Very nice. Tell you what, I wish I was at the pub. That's tomorrow for me. Tomorrow afternoon. Go on and playing hopefully some serious darts tomorrow afternoon with some of the locals from before the lockdown. I'm hoping to be having a few legs with Dredge tomorrow. Dredge Cole, brilliant dart player. Oh, come on David, stop messing now. There we go. Right Jack lad, how are you finding it? I'm finding the YouTube stuff very, very slow at the moment. I don't know about you, but I think there's one or two that are doing alright. Is it Daniel? The other lad who does darts coaching and that, he seems to be doing quite well. The bottom seems to have fell out of mine for some reason. Don't know why. But all seems very quiet at the moment. Oh, too nearly. Graham Taylor's in. Hiya Graham mate. Oh, let's get back on camera. Hiya Graham mate, hope you're well. Skipper 167's in. Hiya Skipper, hope you're well mate. Hope everything's going tickety boo for you. What do we reckon to the Darts Grand Prix? I think it's quite a good format, double in, double out. For the simple reason is you can have somebody who's a lot stronger, like Michael van Gerwen, playing against somebody who's a little bit less strong, but if they're hitting the doubles at the time, as we saw on quite a lot of the legs, they were quite a long way in front. I don't think there was actually a whitewash leg, but there was a couple that weren't too far off. Jazzy all the way, yep. Love Gerwin Price, mate. I think he's awesome. Just a fantastic showman, absolutely fantastic showman. Well, fingers crossed for the ferret, fellow Welshman. Say I'm fellow Welshman, I'm not finging me, to be honest with you. You probably noticed nearly all of my gear is finger. He's got all Union Jack flags because I believe that we're better off as one. Like I say, I am of Welsh descent. but that doesn't make any odds to me. I just think we're all, hopefully, one big happy family. Don't matter whether it's the Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland. I've got two of my relatives over stopping tonight. My niece is doing the Manchester run tomorrow, so good luck to Natalie. So good luck to Natalie there. Hope you do well in it. Fingers crossed you'll get a personal best or something. Or you never know, you might even win it. Right, start a little bit of a practice off in a second. If anybody's out there that are in the garage or in the back bedroom or something and they want to play along, I think what we'll do is we'll just start off with the warm-ups. Let's go back to the darts that I'm going to be using tomorrow in the comp, so as I can get used to one set of darts, which, like you say, it don't make any odds to me, but or very little. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 or 5 visits just relaxing and just throwing at the bullseye. Not trying dead hard to get in it, but just relaxing and trying to get that throw nice and warmed up. Yep, I'm still in. I've not missed yet. Oh, just outside. Two in. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I like Johnny Clayton, me. I think he's a really good player. A little bit, I mean, obviously he's playing star stuff at the moment, but that little bit of a jump. Yes, I am, mate, yeah. I am tomorrow. Fingers crossed, I'll think I'll win my match with a bit of luck. I normally do, but that's why I'm actually doing some serious practicing to try and get back into it now, because I've gone back after the COVID break. I won my first proper serious game on not this Tuesday just gone, sorry, the Tuesday before. I went in on that and I think I won my match for the team on that, and I also won what we call the gallon at the end of the night. What we do is we all put a quid, so there's two sevens of 14, 16 on each team, so you've got your 2 sevens and your 2 reserves. You all put £1 in, so it's 16 quid, and then what you do is whoever wins it, so it's usually your best 2 players, so it's actually played doubles. We play it doubles and you follow on. It's not like we normally play doubles as a normal, what you'd normally see 5 or 1. What we do is say it's us to throw first, we get the toss, we throw first, so both of our members of our team throw. So I throw, and then my backup, or say I normally do the mopping up, so normally whoever I'm playing with as on the team playing the gallon, what I'll do is I'll let them throw first, and then I'll what they call mop up. So that gives them the opportunity of setting me up so as I can take a finish out towards the end of the actual leg itself, and seems to work quite well that. Whereas normally when you play doubles, you normally split the team into 4, don't you? You have 1 from your team, 1 from their team, 1 from your team, 1 from their team. Whereas we do it slightly different here. But yeah, my second match away, been on the board since 11 with breaks. Yeah, I was going to say you got to have your breaks, fella. Got to have your breaks. But yeah, so we've done the bullseyes now. So what I'll do is we'll do a couple of doubles. It's up to you. You can pick whichever double you want. What I'll do is I'll pick something that people don't normally go for. What did I do last time on the thing? I did 13s and 9s, didn't I? So we'll do 7s. And like I say, it's not about getting every dart in the double 7. It's about getting all them darts round it. If you notice, oh, Eileen's back. Hi Eileen, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling well now. I hope everything's alright. It's great to see you back. Really, really good. Oh yeah, I'm chuffed at that. Hi Eileen. Yeah, so when you're chucking for whatever doubles you're chucking for when you're practicing, don't try too hard. Try this little bit of a thing. It doesn't matter which throw you use. If you're using your own throw or you're trying the Dynamite Dave way, doesn't really matter. Just try and put the darts where you want them to go. Don't try too hard, because the harder you try, the worse you get, and it's an absolute fact. So when you're practicing, just all you're doing is just dropping the darts into that double where you want them to go. Oh, see now a couple of wayward darts there, but that's fine. Yeah, Stu, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm still feeling, do you know something? It's really strange. I don't know what it is that I've had, but it's still lingering on. And half an hour before I came on to do the live stream, I actually regretted setting it up because I felt like really, like I've been dragged through edge backwards again. My nose was running. I was watching me call it. I just felt like I had no energy whatsoever. I come upstairs, I started prepping the stuff and what have you, and I thought, well, I'll just limp through it, and now I feel alright again. It's really, really odd. I don't say that I feel 100%, but I feel 1,000 times better than I did half an hour, 45 minutes ago. It's really, really odd. And, well, what am I doing? I'm not throwing the doubles here, am I? See, concentration's gone. Head's gone. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Right, so back to what we were talking about. So when you're throwing for your doubles, try not to try too hard, if you know what I mean. It's a really odd thing to say, but it really does work. Try not to try too hard, and also always go for the ones when you're practicing, the ones that you think you don't like, or the ones that everybody goes, oh, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like double this and I don't like double that. Whatever doubles you don't like, that is what you should be concentrating on. Not the ones that you can hit regularly, the ones that you can't hit, because at some point during a match you're going to be cornered where you've got a chance of setting up a double 13 with a single dart to have a go for 13s, or maybe not being able to set up at all, or going for a spurious treble where you might miss it, you might hit it somewhere where you can actually guarantee yourself, but you're going to have to go for a double that you don't like, or you've thrown for something, you've pulled it slightly short, you've dropped into the 7 instead of the 16s, and it forces you to go for a double that you don't like, or you've gone too far. So you think you've ended up 20s 5s, and then you've split it and you've ended up on 1 double 1, and everybody hates double 1. So you need to make double 1 one of your best doubles, and that's the only way around it, because as I've said 1,000 times before, the only way you can ever win a leg, never mind a match or a tournament or become a professional player, is you've got to be able to hit them doubles. Forget the rest. You get yourself good on them doubles and they'll pull you out of the doodah 1,000,000 times over. They really will. It's that man flu, Dave. Yeah, it is. You're not kidding. But it's come back at me and back at me again and again. I've been alright, and then I've been like rough again, and then I've been alright again. So I'm thinking, what do you call it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to book myself in for one of them. I think they call them a well man clinic or something like that. I don't like things like that, but I'm going to have to go and see him, see what the crack is, because I'm finding myself a bit short of breath and all, which is not like me. All the way throughout my life, I'm like an ox. I might be chubby and what have you, but I've always been as strong as an ox. I've always had a really good heart, really good lungs and what have you, and I'm finding myself, I've noticed it on a few of the videos where I can actually hear myself breathing, and it doesn't seem right to me. Off to watch the Northern Ireland match, mate. Take care. Yeah, no worries, Steve. You take care of yourself, mate. I'll catch you on the flip side. Right, so what we're going to do now, tell you what we'll do is we'll go for a different number where we don't normally go for, or I don't normally, because it's on this side of the board, and that's 14s. So we'll have a go for that, and like I say, what we're doing is we're just putting the dart where we want it to go, not dead hard trying to get it in the double. If it goes in the double, all well and good. We can leave that real concentration stuff to when we build up to it. But again, It's just, there you go, a little bit too low. As long as you're getting a good line towards that double and you're getting them all grouped round it. It's more important than actually getting them in to start off with. See what I mean? Just the grouping is what you're after. Actually, let me have a look. That isn't very good, is it? You can't see too much there. Let's have a look, see if we can twist that round. There we go. Not the best picture in the world, but better than it was. Hopefully you can see a little bit better now. Double one for 15 minutes, yeah. Well, there you go, you see. If you practice your double ones, which everybody says, oh, I hate double one, I hate double one, I hate double one. I don't hate it. It's the same size as the rest of them. And it's... Yes, I will be doing. Brett Picker's Gills in. Hiya, Brett, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, and I'm just hoping, to be honest with you, Rylan, I'm just hoping that they're going to tell me it's because I'm overweight and what have you, and I need to lose some weight. Because when they tell me to do it, I'll do it then. It's one of them, you know how it is. I go on a diet, my missus, or anybody who knows me will tell you I can strip it off. I can strip the weight off really, really well, but keeping it off is a different story. I love my food. I love my food too much, and I unfortunately love my lager too much as well. Not that I drink a lot, because I don't. It makes it sound like I drink loads and loads of beer. I can't drink loads and loads of beer, I end up falling over. I mean, what you guys have seen me have on a Sunday, or like Eileen when we went out that night, I think I had about 5 pints and that's it. That's about as much as I can have, 6 or 7, and that's me done. I don't feel well at all, but 5, perfectly happy with. See what I mean? We're just getting those darts in a nice general vicinity of the 15s. Using TD weight. First game back last Friday night, 2-1. 115 checkout. Nice one, Darren. Well done, mate. Well done. Right, so what we're going out. See that now, these are like not my favourite doubles, but these are the doubles that I like using, because if I want 74, then you guys know for a fact, don't bother me, I'll go down for double 17 for double top. Oh, not like that, I won't. Total hand slip there. That was almost a Jockey Wilson. Do you know something? They're so different, these darts. I've got the I'll go see if we can get close up of them there. I've got the Love darts with the click system on them. Steve Lamore said to me, he says, don't you use the click systems anymore? Have you fell out with them, sort of thing? But no, I haven't. It's just the fact that obviously Johnny Cree made those lovely flights for me on the L Styles. Really nice. I've got 4, 5, 6 different sets that Johnny's made me, and do you know something? Every one of the L style ones are still in perfectly good nick. I've got to say, I was a bit sceptical about them in the first place, but I have got to say they're absolutely fantastic. I've give a couple of sets of them away to a couple of disabled dart players, a couple of the sets of the Dynamite Dave flights and the L style stems to go in them. But I've still got them on just normal stems and what have you, and I find them really, really good. But yeah, back to click system. So like I say, I'm going to be using these darts tomorrow, so that's why I'm actually chucking with them. But to be honest with you, I'm half tempted to go back to the other setup, because they're diving a bit. I've noticed they're diving away. Time to drive again. Oh, hi, Graham's in the pace car, aren't you, Graham? There we go, that's better, David. That's more like it. I've got the hand position. Right, what I'll do now is I'll crack the old knacker up, and we might have a little bit of a game on there, and then we'll come back, do a little bit more practicing, a couple of, maybe a practice game or two or something like that, and then we'll take it from there, shall we? Right, so there we are. If anybody wants to have a game with me, you can see it's J6U, so it's Juliet 6 uniform. So it's Juliet 6 uniform. If you want a quick chuck, any of you guys and or gals out there. We'll just carry on dobbing for now. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll go to double six. I've got an all, lads and lasses, I've got coming out hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed, tomorrow morning. I did the part 2, so the second one of the play along practices. I've done the video, I filmed it all, got it onto the thing, onto the editing suite, and the thing of the audio on it was garbage, absolute garbage. I don't know what had happened, but on the toner mic, the really good quality one that I've got, I'd set the settings. I don't know how I'd done it, but I must have clicked something and the settings were all right up on 100%. So obviously everything was all distorted, and the thing of the sound quality and everything was awful. So what I had to do was I had to go back and record the whole thing again. So I did think about doing a voiceover instead, and just, but the thing is, obviously you can see me talking on the actual video itself, and what would be coming out of my mouth would be totally different. So I thought, oh sod it, I'll just film it all again. So I filmed it all again today. It's back in the editing suite. The audio's crisp and nice on it, so hopefully we'll get that sorted tomorrow morning, and that will be out for dinner time with a bit of luck. Yankee Clippers in. Hiya mate, hope you're well. I don't remember seeing you around for a bit. Then again, saying that, I've not been here that much, have I? I've just sort of like been bobbing in and out. Right, so where were we? We were on sixes, weren't we? Oh, the last one was a bad one. Fell short. Right, so third visit at 11s, at sixes, and then we'll go across to 11s. Oh, we're in for a game, I think. Yep, we're certainly are. Hi, Richie, mate.
Hi, Dave.
You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate, not too bad. Just going to have a little bit of a go with these darts and see if I can get used to these click systems again. If not, I'll have to convert back to the old ones for my match tomorrow.
I don't know if I could fiddle about with myself that much yet.
Oh, I can just pick any set of darts up. It's quite an important match tomorrow, and it's quite a long one, so it's going to be one of them where I'm going to be playing probably for hopefully over the 3 matches will take me about 2 hours, I think.
I've got like about a 100-mile round trip tomorrow.
Where you have to...
Driving, so I'm not that bothered about drink. I don't normally drink when I play anyway.
No, to be honest with you, I don't normally, unless it's an evening one. If it's an evening session, if I'm doing something important, Richie, you're absolutely right, don't drink. But if it's more of a friendly thing, then you know what I mean. It's where you've got to separate it. You've got to separate the professionalism from where you go and you have a bit of fun. Which you've got to be honest with you, Richie, you've got to be able to do both, mate. You've got to be able to do both.
Yeah. I go out with my mates probably 2 or 3 times a week. I like to play darts. I'm fine with them. I don't really worry about it. It's not about winning. It's just having a bit of a laugh with your mates. It's quite nice because it's like doing what you want to do, but it's downtime as well.
Yeah.
They are good players, so there's a little bit of needle between you, but it's positive stuff. It's never anything that's
you don't. Well, that's it. You don't, unless you're playing for money, you don't want needle matches anyway. I won't. If I've got somebody in the pub who's playing or like acting like an arse, sometimes it all depends on what it is. If I'm just playing for fun and you get somebody who's like really being silly, then a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll just start throwing for the bull. I'll still beat them, but I'll still just start throwing for the bull, and they know for a fact that I've had enough of them when you start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right, go on Richie mate, shoot a throw first, play well.
Cheers, buddy. You too. I knew that now. As soon as I threw game on,
Yeah, game on syndrome.
85.
That's alright, no wrong with that. Ton. Good solid darts. Oh come on, 85. Steady darts. Oh please, come on, 28.
No, 45.
Ooh.
Take advantage of that one.
45, me neither. Darts. 59. Good solid darts. Not wrong with that. 60. $100. Unlucky Richie. Oh come on. Oh no. No score. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, game in one. Cheers. Right, come on now. $60.
45.
47.
45.
Oh, 41. Come on.
60.
Steady darts. 123. Tap.
28.
Unlucky. 60.
60.
60.
45.
22, 32, 37.
36.
'Oh no, you turkey. Right. That's 42, 52, 59. Terrible. Right. Yeah, game in 3. Cheers, dragged that out a bit, but well played, Richie. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, catch you again. You can come back in whenever you want.
Yeah, no problems, yeah. No.
Oh. Right, hi Richie mate, sorry about that, I don't know what happened there, I think I must have just caught the, what do we call it, with my finger, I cut you off a little bit early. Right, Graham's back again. Have you got that board out the back of the car, Graham? Can you get it out of the boot, get it up on the side of the track? Oh. Well, I'm thinking I'm on Monday, Tuesday, Graham, so I think me and you have got an appointment for a bit of a chinwag on Monday, haven't we? About the bomb squad and what have you, and some direction. Mitch is in. Hi Mitch, Mitch Kirkhough's in. Hi mate, hope you're well. Across the pond. Oh, you haven't missed too much mate, just a little bit of warming up, a little bit of practice, and that first little game with Richie there. not 100% happy with these darts. I think what I'll do is I'll convert back onto the old system for now until I can get some practice in with them. I prefer these, they're way better, but I don't know whether if I went to some, I think I might have some longer stems somewhere. Maybe that might do it if I can convert to them. Hiya Mark, mate. Mark Layton. Hiya mate, hope you well. Welcome to the stream. Got to get on the old tippy tappy when we've finished here and do some ordering. I need some stems. Need some of these Ignite stems to go with the lovely Dynamite Dave flights. Actually, I need to order some more of them and all. Problem is it's not coming in. It's not coming in to buy them with. Right, so let's have a chuck with these. There we go. I don't know whether it's the extra tiny little bit of length in these, but they seem to fly flatter, a little bit flatter, which is not something that I normally adhere to, but there we go. 140. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, Mark, a couple of minutes ago, I've done a second one. So Mark 2 of the or number 2 of the practice videos is sort of half in the can now. What happened was I filmed it the other day. I was speaking to Graham Taylor and I said to him, hopefully I'll have that done for Friday morning. Anyway, I filmed it, I did all the filming and everything, got it onto the editing suite, and the audio was garbage, absolute garbage. Somehow or other, I'd got the settings for the toner mic all wrong. How I managed to do that, I have no idea, but I just did. I got it onto the thing and there was nothing I could do with it. All the sound improvement, all the audio improvement settings on the actual editing suite itself couldn't sort it out, not even to a point where it would be like listenable to. It was really bad. It was distorting and reverberating and all sorts of stuff. So basically what I had to do was go back to the drawing board and film it all again. So I've done that. I filmed number 2. It's in the editing suite at the moment. I'm hoping when we finish here tonight I might get an hour on it before I go to bed. After my good lady's gone to bed, hopefully I'll get an hour when she's gone and I'll finish that off, and then hopefully it should be up on the actual channel and on the Bomb Squad and everything before dinner time tomorrow, fingers crossed. Right, so anybody out there wants a game on nakka? Oh, and don't forget, if anybody wants any coaching or wants to have a go on the thing of the get themselves into the freeze prize draw or anything, all you've got to do is dj.llewellyn123outlook.com. That's if you haven't already got a price list. If you go onto your email and just email me at dj.llewellyn123outlook.com, all the links are in the description below there. If you want to bung me a couple of bob as a bit of a thank you for making the videos and that, absolutely fantastic. You can do it by super chat, super sticker on here now. You can do it via Streamlabs and you can use your card. You can do it via SKRILL, or again in the description below you will see a bank account number and sort code. So there's a sort code, an account number, and the name is obviously it's David Llewellyn. So if you do that, and everybody who makes any donations to the thingy to me, Dynamite Dave, or the channel, you'll be represented in the prize draw at the end of the month. So basically, if you have a coaching session, so say you have a WhatsApp coaching session for an hour, whatever you pay for that will be represented within the thing of the free prize draw. Same with all the support, like the fantastic support I get from Eileen, from Mr Furniture from across the pond there, Shabba, all the others. I get regular money off a few people and they're always represented in it. Their tickets going or say tickets are not tickets, it's just representations, basically slips. Their slips go in, month out, and that's really, really good. And I really do appreciate the support that you show me. It's just, like I say, at the moment, the actual YouTube and what have you has gone really, really quiet. I don't know why. Maybe it's one of them sort of things. I've never experienced it before. Like I say, I've been doing this I've monetised it for about 2.5, 3 years, but obviously it's been over lockdown, so that hasn't been really a datum, has it, to really get a good idea. So maybe this year is the first year where we'll get an idea of where the quiet periods are and where the busy periods are. And what I've done at the moment is, obviously, as everybody knows across the country, they're crying out for HGV drivers. So what I've been doing is I've been doing some extra hours at work, so that sort of like compensates for what I'm not managing to achieve on the channel. So we're still keeping his head above water at the moment. Like I say, that's probably one of the main reasons why I've not spent as much time with you as I normally do. And it's not as guaranteed like normally. It used to be like very specific times that I used to come on and what have you, whereas at the moment, until work gets sorted out, then obviously I've agreed to help out, so it's the thing you've got to do, haven't you? I don't particularly want to, I'd rather be doing this, but I thought, yes, I know what you mean. That's what I did though, Aileen. You think it's like it's a passion. It's like what you do, Aileen. Your stuff is just absolutely out of this world. Absolutely out of this world. And if other people out there don't know, just type in Eileen Harvey on Google, and it comes up. She does portraits, paintings, etc. And you want to see how good she is. I tell you what, your mind will be blown into bits. She's a fantastic artist. Something that I didn't even know until she came here. But yeah, she is absolutely phenomenal. And I am, as she knows, I'm going to commission her to do something for me. But it's like I say again, the coffers are empty at the moment, so it's one of them. It's one of them vicious circles. What I'd like is I want Aileen. She already knows about this. I want her to do a painting for me, so as I can hang it sort of like in the middle of here. So when the camera's on, it's going to be on that all the time. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully it won't be too long. I've got half a dozen irons in the fire at the moment. That's stuff that I've said I was going to do, and then the thing at the bottoms fell out of it, so it means that those things that you wanted to do, you can't do. Right, is there anybody on there that sneaked in? No, it's not sneaked in while I've not been looking. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go back to a little bit of practice again. So what we'll do is we'll go now on to a little bit of a game. So what we're going to be doing here is the one that I did in the practice video on the last one, which you start at 101 and you get 9 hours to check it out. If you're a bit better, you start off at 170, which is, to be honest with you, the other end of the scale, and you just try and check out in 9 darts and see if you can check them out. So, but what I tend to do, or what I like to do, is you can only score on doubles and singles, so you can't use the trebles on this one. So the way that I would do it was, if I want 101, so what we want is 101 to start off with. So we'll go, no, that was, oh right, somebody's in. I have to break away for the game. Hey Richie lad, Starman. Yeah, too right. Yeah, at least it gives people something to watch.
Well, I don't know if there's anything worth watching, but we'll see.
Right, well, shoot your tuck first. Play well.
try.
Good last dart.
Here's how it-
Deja vu. $95. Good darts. $83. Good darts. $85. $95. Ah, 49. Oh. So that's 25, 45, 47.
Second dart.
Great darts. Well chucked. Yeah, 20 darts, not bad. $100. Good darts, but unlucky. Right, back at you. Ooh. $59. Oh. $140. Good darts. Oh, come on. Oh no. David, 21, 23. David.
53, I think, yeah.
No worries. Right, where are we? 39. No, unbelievable. 7. Ah, it went right over the look, perfect. Yeah, game in 2. 1 all.
Yeah, good darts.
Oh, what did you do, Dave? I've done it wrong. Stick a knot in for me or something. I've cocked it. There we go.
Oh, did you hit it?
Yeah, I hit it, yeah.
Yeah, just click down on.
Yeah, it's just me being a sausage. Big fat fingers, you see.
The end of the game, I'll tell you something I saw last Monday, which I've never seen before at a darts match. But anyway, I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay, okay.
It'll make you scroll. $85.
41.
$68.
133.
Legs.
Legs 11. 133.
$97.
Good darts. Oh, 124.
$100.
Good darts. Ah, 30 scored.
$40.
Oh, come on. 26. 30, 32. No, 33.
Oh, good. 23.
Come on. Yeah, game in 3.
Yeah, good.
I dragged that one. That could have been a really good leg if I hadn't have asked about there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
21,
Oh, yeah.
21 darts, that could have been about 16 darts, that. I really enjoyed that again, Richie. Star man.
That's alright. So, I'll tell you this little story from Monday night, because I've signed up for some lads for the Winter League, and I've been getting to know them as they finish their summer league. And there was a singles match, one of the lads needed 127. We're at home, so it's now on marker, and he's going for 127. Now, he hit treble 19 first start, which is unusual because most people put 20s. And then he hit treble 18. And then he hit double 8.
Yeah.
And then the marker went, you bust. And he went, oh, did I need double 7? Bugger. And as he's walking away, you can see on the marker's face he's realised it, and you can see on the player's face that he's bemused and can't quite figure out why he got it so wrong. And after the game, he won 2-0, but after the game I asked him, and he said, the marker went, I realised after I'd called it, that was game. That was game, but I realised after I'd called it, so I couldn't do anything about it. And the other lad couldn't understand. He said, it never happened to me before where I've hit over and couldn't finish. And he said, and the marker's got me bust.
Yeah.
So never seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Well, to be
your own marker.
Yeah, to be honest with you though, on the PDC rules,
Very strange.
It's the dart player's responsibility. What the dart player should have done was, as he walked towards the board and he said bust, he should have thrown his hands up in the air and took 2 steps backwards and said, can you check that for me? Richie? Oh, he's gone off again today. I don't know what's happening with this. Richie, mate, if you're there, I'm really, really sorry about that. I don't know, but it happened the same thing again. When we'd finished the match and I clicked on that big box, normally it goes down and you can talk for as long as you want. After about 30 seconds or so, about halfway through your story, my board cam went off. Yet it was still, the stream, the actual thing on nakka was still there. And then, not long after that, it cut off just after your story. But everybody got it, everybody got what you were saying. I think everybody got what I was saying. But I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off then, mate. It did it itself, or God knows how. Probably something I've frigging done. It's been out new. Right, let's put the old microphone back over here. So again, Richie, I really enjoyed that game, mate. So if you want to come back in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to nakka and I'm going to alter it to 3 legs because it's 8 o'clock now. So we're going to be going for another half an hour. So what I'll do is I'll ramp it up to 3 legs and then we'll take it from there. Right, so let me quit out of that. Join back in again. Like that, let's go down here. Let's stick it up to 3 legs. Because I really enjoyed that. Both of those games there, Richie, mate, were over way too quick. Right, so there it is. It's back on the same one again. Is Richie there? That was my fault. Alright, Richie, sorry about that, mate. Like I say, I was stood there and I thought, hang on a minute, because after I click the big button, normally, because I use this, as you know, I use nakka for a coaching platform, and that's why my averages on here are usually a bit poo. For the simple reason is because I use it as a training platform. But like I say, it never normally does that. But if that was you, then that's all right. That's perfectly fine. Right, who've we got on now? Hey, Stewie! All right, Stewie, lad. You all right, Stewie, lad? I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, not too. I don't feel too bad now, to be honest with you. I'm starting to come out the other side of it. I'm feeling quite normal again now. If there's any such thing. Yeah, it's just really odd. And like I say, this breathing thing has been going on for a while. But it's one of them things you don't. At first, you think, oh, it might just be a cold, it might just be a chest infection, but it's just going on a bit too long. It needs a looking at. Yeah. How are you feeling about this unicorn board?
Honestly, it's been okay at the moment. I've changed it. I turned it today. I'm using mid-grit points on it. It doesn't heal okay, all the darts are staying on the board. It's probably as good as my Blade 5. The dual core one wasn't near as good as my Blade 5.
Yeah.
It's wrecked in no time. Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you,
It's okay.
yeah, I've to be honest with you, I put a dual core one in the pub. I mean, all right, it's best part of 3 years ago now, and we haven't played the same over the last 2 years. But that board, that's a Windmill Blade 5 dual core, and that is still, we turn it, but we only turn it about once every 3 months, and it's in beautiful nick.
Well, I mean, I got mine from Argos, so maybe that was the problem.
Yeah, yeah, you've hit the nail on the head there, mate. They don't put anywhere near as many biscuits in it, and they don't, you know what I mean, the spider and everything is not, it's not the same quality. They say they are, but if, like I'm in the bread game, me, and I know for a fact that when you buy cheap bread, you're getting cheap bread.
Yeah.
Right, go on, Stewie, mate. You to chuck first.
Okay, well, you first throw the night.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'll try my best. Good start. 61.
I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with that. Your first dart was it thing you want it. It treble 12. That's the type of pull you can live with.
Take it any day.
Yeah. Oh, 26. We'll take it over that anyway. Good steady darts.
Cheers, mate.
45. Oh, come on, 64.
Oh, 40.
Unlucky. A ton.
Good darts, mate.
I look like a lot more from where I was stood.
Yep. $45.
$60.
$50, mate.
Steady Eddie.
$100.
Good darts.
Cheers, mate.
$100.
Lovely darts. Uh, 122.
Brilliant darts. Fantastic chuck. Oh, on the wire. 66.
And two, Dave.
Great darts. Brilliant leg. Brilliant leg, Stu.
Cheers, mate. I'll settle for 23 anyway.
Yeah, not bad at all. $140.
Lovely darts.
60.
Aye, steady.
Steady darts.
Ah, steady. 26.
Unlucky. 100.
Nice darts, Dave. 41.
60. Steady Eddie.
That's crap. 50. Never do anything like.
Alright. $45. Good darts.
Yes.
Yep, game in 2.
Great darts, Dave.
That's a bit more like it.
I've no answer for you. No answer for you that time.
17 darts, not bad.
It's 17 darts, man.
Yeah. Unlucky. $43. One each. Right back at you. $121.
There's a big 3 for you.
Oh, that's a pound in the pot.
Aye.
Oh, deflection, 41. Knocked it right out. Oh, come on, 26. Awful. Oh, lucky. Look like a lot more. A lot more. $41. $83. Bo-bo-bo-bo. Ton.
Good darts, Dave.
Good darts. Oh, 6 scored. Proper overpitch that last one. Ah, no score. Yeah, game in 2. Oh, too much messing about there, fella. Way too much. Right, here we go. $85. $100. Good darts.
Good time.
Oh, 85. Ooh, 59.
Uh, 26.
$140. Ta.
Again.
Yeah, game in 3. Stu, it's just I've actually put some practice in this week because I was determined to actually come on here and play half properly, and I think I've managed that tonight.
You played well tonight.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and all. I've had two really good games against Richie. I've had a really good game against you. That's 18 darts. I think the worst we've done is something like 27. So not fantastic, but really, really solid.
You had that 17 as well, eh?
Yes, yeah, I had a 17 darter as well. It'd be interesting to see what the averages are, because I think I zeroed them at the beginning before we started tonight. So it'll be quite interesting.
Okay.
Well, I had a few of them on Twitter, didn't I, saying about doing 55 averages and what have you. But the thing is like I tried to say to him, you don't understand, I use nakka as a training platform. So I actually coach people on here, and when you're coaching people, you're not like before when I was doing practices and what have you, you're not playing a game. So the actual averages don't reflect the truth.
Yeah, well, that's right, mate.
So, yeah, hopefully I'll watch him. Sorry, what did you say, Stu?
You see it all the time, like, I mean, I wouldn't worry what people say, to be perfectly honest, eh?
No, to be honest with you, Stu, I don't normally, but it's just, it doesn't bother you if it's 1 or 2, but when you end up with like 5 or 6 or 10 or 12 on the bandwagon, it starts to like get on your nerves, if you know what I mean. But
I mean, I was watching earlier on where you're 133 against Richard.
yeah.
I mean, you played well that game.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, if I continue, like they said when I said I wanted to get back to 100 average before I had my left knee done, and I think it was somebody called Compo or something, said, well, you're running at a 55 to 60 average, so there's no chance on the earth that you'll ever be able to get anywhere near 100. But obviously the guy just doesn't know me.
That's it. I mean, if you were playing, you know, to lots of high averages before.
Yeah,
But when you're playing on nakka, you're just playing just for the sake of it. Your averages are going to drop when you're on nakka, when you're playing against people and you're running a stream, and
yeah.
your averages will drop.
Yeah, well, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. And to be honest with you, I didn't really appreciate that when I first did it until I actually watched some of the streams back, and I thought to myself, Dave, you're playing like, I mean, it sounds awful, but I thought to myself, you're playing like an average pub player where you should be playing a lot higher than that. But then when you actually analyse it and you realise what you're actually doing while you're trying to throw darts at the same time, I mean, to be honest with you, Neil from Neil's Darts, he's quite good at it, because when he does his nakka ones, I've watched him and he plays quite well, and he still interacts with the cameras and what have you at the same time, so he handles it quite well. I don't handle it quite as well, so we're all different.
Of course. I mean, that's it. I mean, I know I'm on a stream, but it doesn't bother me. Like, I just throw.
Yeah.
As I can. If that's the first I've thrown the night, I'm not bothered. Eh?
Yeah, well, I got a load of jip when I did that with Love Darts. I think I did an 11 dart leg, and I had loads of people, not Love Darts or any of you guys, but I had some people sending me like some private messages saying, you cheated, you did this, you did that, and I went, well, if I cheated, the only person I've cheated is myself. What are you on about? I don't need to cheat. All you've got to do is go and look at my YouTube channel. For me to get an 11 dart leg, it's a damn good leg, don't get me wrong, but it isn't the best leg I've ever done.
No, that's right.
Plus the other thing is when you're playing somebody in there on the live stream and you're on your own in your bedroom, you haven't got that same pressure, if you know what I mean.
No.
Right, so we've had a fantastic game. I suppose I better go and dive out and see if anybody else wants a quick one before we finish.
No worries, Dave. You take care.
Yeah, you too, Stu. At some point we've got to meet up, mate. We really have.
We'll do that.
We will, mate. We will. Take care of yourself. I'll catch you soon.
Take care, mate. Okay.
Oh, that was a really good game against Stu. And as I was saying to him, I mean, to be honest with you, that thing of that average there still doesn't, I don't think it actually tells the right story, to be honest with you. The legs that we've had today have all been, I don't think I've had anything. I'm pretty sure, did I? Unless I didn't zero it before we came on. I thought I did, but that doesn't show, that average on there at 67 doesn't show what we've done tonight. I don't think it does anyway, unless, like I say, I didn't zero it. But there you go. Right, let's get back to stream and see what people have been saying. Whoop. Technology is a great thing, yeah it is. Might be a great thing for these youngsters, fella, but it's no frigging use to me. Yeah, I thought that I'd zeroed my averages at the beginning of tonight, but I mustn't have done. Because I've hit quite a few bigs. I've had a good few 140s. I've had a good few 133s. I've had some really good, not massive outshots, nothing above a ton I don't think I've done today, above a ton. But I quite regularly do, but I don't think I've had anything above a ton today. But I think that average is a bit, 67, I don't think that's right, to be honest with you. But I've always thought that about nakka, that the averages that it puts out are not right, because there's other times when I've played what I consider to be really, really well. I had a game against a chap, and I think I did, it was something like an 18 dart leg, a 15 dart leg, a 16 dart leg, a 14 dart leg, and a 21 dart leg, and the average came out at something like 66 or 67, and I just thought, that's not right. It can't be right. If you're averaging, is it 18 darts? If you're doing 18 dart legs, you're averaging 100. So I had some below and some above. So I don't understand where the 60 odd average comes from. It doesn't make any sense to me. But at the end of the day, averages are only one part of the game, aren't they? They're not the main part, as Wadey will attest to. Yeah, it does affect you. It affects you a lot, Richie. Aileen, how many 180s did you get while doing my coaching session? I stopped counting at 7. Yeah, exactly, Aileen. That's the thing. It's just I think it's a lot of things that have been accumulating. Like I say, my viewer rates have gone through the floor. I used to get between 30 and 50 people watching the streams every time I put one on. I mean, I'm now getting between 15 and 20 people. I don't know whether, I don't think Twitter could have that much of an effect on it, but it just seems to have gone really, 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 really slow or really, really lame. And I don't know where, I suppose it's like anybody, everybody does the same thing. I'm blaming myself, but maybe it isn't me. Maybe it isn't me, and it's just that's just the way that it is. If you click, which is played. And darts thrown, work out your SDA from that. Nice one, Richie. I didn't know nothing about that, mate. Nothing whatsoever. So if you click your name, you can see the matches played. Just note the scores. Yeah, right. I will put you around 70 plus today. I would have thought so, yeah. I would have thought so. Would have thought easy 70 plus. Like I say, that match when I was playing, what was he called? I think, do you know something? I'm pretty sure it's on one of the live streams, and I think he's called Joe Bloggs or something like that, or Joey Bags or something like that. Really, really good player. And me and him were playing in the afternoon, and I recorded it and I put it out, I think, as one of the videos. I'm pretty sure I did. And like I say, it was crazy. The legs, and both of us, it weren't just me, don't get me wrong, it weren't just me. I think we did something like the first 6 or 7, it might have been 7 legs, it might have been the first to 7 legs, and we played really, really good all the way through. And I thought in the back of my head, we've got to be somewhere around the 100 mark. We've got to be somewhere around the 100 mark, at the very least 94 to 95. And like I say, when I actually opened it up, when we finished the match and I clicked back off it again for somebody else to come in on the thing on the stream, it was at 66, I think it was 66 point something, and I thought, no way on this earth of them legs have been like a 66 average. Not a chance. Right, well, it's 25 past now, so what we'll do is we'll go on to the old nakka Rooney and shut that down. Right, so just have the last 5 minutes for everybody to say ta-ra to everybody. I've really, really enjoyed it tonight. I actually feel like I've played half right for you. So I'm chuffed with that. I'm really happy. Richie played really well. Stewie McNally played really well. I'm thinking, thanks for coming back in again, Richie, providing us with some entertainment. It's been really good. I think what we might do is I might get in touch with you, Richie, and we might set up a bit of a match where we play some sets or something like that, and maybe record it or do it live on here, and have maybe get somebody to do some commentary for us. Might be able to get Neil Nagowski or Graham Taylor, if he's not in his brum to do some commentary and that for us, and I think that'll work out really well, because I can get Graham or Neil Migalski on Zoom, and I can put Zoom up on down here where the nakka thing is. I can put that where, say where I am now, I can put Graham up there and Neil Migalski, and they can do a bit of commentating on it. I think that'll be quite entertaining myself. I think it'd be pretty good. Have a series of matches against different people, Callum Reston, and as I start to progress, because Callum's a really, really good player, you know, 80 odd averages, he's really, really good, he is. Scooting guys, get Dave, I will sweetheart, don't you worry. I'll voice it, yeah. Megaton's in, hiya Megaton, I didn't even notice you were there, mate. Bad David. Mitch is another one, another really good player. Mitch can get in on that. We're going to have a little bit of a round robin or something like that. Set it all up beforehand and have the matches set up so like I can play one person after another, something like that. We'll see anyway. I'm sure we can sort something out. Cheers Richie, take care of yourself mate. Cheers Stu, take care of yourself. Mark Layton, take care mate. Take care of yourself Aileen, and I'll catch you all soon. I'll catch you all on Sunday. So don't forget the Sunday Night Live. So we'll be here Sunday night. Is it Sunday night? Yes it is, isn't it? It's Sunday night this week. Right, so Sunday Night Live will be on again at 7 o'clock on Sunday. So don't forget lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. Oh, and Sunday I'll tell you how I went on in my matches. Right, so don't forget you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey! See you Sunday lads and lasses. Take care now.